Hey guys, my name's Allison and welcome to another episode of Pause Let's Chat. Today's topic is how to handle drama in the work environment. If you're a groomer, I know you know what I'm talking about because for some reason, drama follows us everywhere we go. Literally. So whether you're just an employee or you're a business owner, I have a couple things that I want to go over to just kind of help make life better for everybody in the salon on a daily basis. A lot of times you have issues with other people in the salon of stealing clients. So that's like another groomer that's in the same salon. So I was grooming and somebody I also work with, like, we have an issue, say, like I think they're stealing my clients. So how would you handle that? Honestly, it's really tough because you have to get along with the people that you work with or your work's gonna be miserable, like miserable. So if you're having issues with people stealing your clients, honestly, I would just first and foremost try and immediately cut it off at the beginning. Try and go straight to the client, and after they leave, you've groomed their dog and they leave or whatever, try and tell that client hey, make sure you ask for me, make sure you contact me for your appointment, make sure you schedule and you ask what my schedule is like because you want to be on my schedule. Make sure you request me. And if you can kind of get that in your client's mind, then hopefully that'll take away some of it, because sometimes it's not even that the employees feel, your colleagues feel like they're stealing your clients or trying to. It's just that maybe one of your clients calls to book an appointment and they're like, oh, I don't care whoever's open, and it's not that person's fault because whoever answered the phone just put them on their schedule because they had an open spot and you didn't, but then you did lose a client in that situation. So I always try to make sure that my clients know if they appreciate my work and they like my grooms to ask for me. If that's not working, you can talk to whoever it is that's answering the phones and be like, hey, you're giving my clients to other people, we need to get that sorted out. And then, lastly, you can go directly to the person that's you think is stealing your clients or that you're having issues with. I like to think that we can all have a respect for each other in this industry. And I know sometimes that's not people just won't do that, but I really try to think that they can. And so I would just talk to the person that you are having issues with taking your clients and being like, hey, what's up? Can we just agree to not take each other's clients? We're all trying to work, we're all working hard, we're all grooming dogs, what's up? Just try and talk to the person directly and cut all the drama out, cut all the bullcrap out. There's no reason to go and talk to the other person in the salon and talk trash about that person because they're taking your dogs, because it might be a total misunderstanding and then you've just caused a whole bunch of trash talking and more drama for absolutely no reason. So I just try to cut all that out and talk directly to the person that you're having an issue with if nothing else is working. The next thing that I see people having issues with in the salon is your colleagues not cleaning up after themselves, and then you're stuck doing all the cleaning and it's not fair. And it really should be your boss's responsibility to make sure that everyone's doing their job. So if they're slacking in that and you still are having issues, maybe bring it to their attention and just let them know hey, I just feel I'm really cleaning everything. Can you just make sure Sally is doing what she's supposed to be doing? I don't want to have any issues, So if you brought it to your boss's attention and nothing's really happening about it, this one's a really tricky one, but sometimes I feel not all the time, but sometimes people just don't even realize that it's something they're doing or not doing. So maybe just try and talk with the person, bring it to their attention, hey, I always vacuum up your hair, you always leave the tub a mess, could you just try and keep things a little cleaner because I feel like I'm cleaning up everything, and it could just be a total misunderstanding and they just totally forget, because groomers are very forgetful. So talk with them, see if you can work it out, just like friend to friend, or not even friend to friend, just like colleague to colleague, because you gotta work together. And you know, I would really like to see bosses doing like a monthly meeting with their staff, because if they would, so many issues would get resolved. Like just having team building, like a monthly, everyone sit down and talk, and let's, like, if you have problems, now's the time to talk about it. Because if you're an owner and you do that, like allowing your employees to have a voice and feel like they can actually sit down and like they know, oh, I'm bringing this up in the next meeting, I have an issue, like it would cause so much less drama, because they're not going to talk about it behind the people's backs. They're not going to talk about you. They're just going to, like, you know, vent at the meeting, and then hopefully that can be the end of that, and everything will get solved a little bit faster with a little bit less drama. That one's a really hard one though. Ooh, this one's a big one. One of the major issues I have seen recently is skill level differences in the grooming salon. So either you are better than the other people in your salon, or you're worse. Like, it doesn't matter, both scales, there are issues, but either way it causes jealousy in somebody. Okay, so say I'm better than so-and-so or whatever, and they are feeling a little intimidated and they're upset, and so that just causes them to like not like you for absolutely no reason, and it's really frustrating being on the other side of that. And it goes the other way too, you know, if you see them grooming and they're doing breed patterns wrong because you know better, it's like, are you supposed to say something? Are you supposed to let it happen? Like, what are you supposed to do? And I feel like if you are just a regular employee and you're not a boss, you're a regular employee and you are equal with every other groomer in the building, that it's not your place to go out of your way to criticize another groomer's work. I do think if they ask you for help, give it. If they ask you for a critique, give it. If they want you to show them how to do something better, help them. But if they're not asking for the help, it's not your business. You just kind of need to do your own dogs, and like, you know, that's kind of how it goes. But if you're the boss in that situation and your employees are doing things wrong and you know better as the boss, like, you know, a schnauzer doesn't have a skirt and they have an underlining, and your groomers are doing skirts on all these schnauzers like it's a Westie, you need to fix it. Because you're the boss, this is your business, your dogs, that even though they're those employees' dogs, but the dogs come to your salon and you need to do a quality control. Like, for real, like, your dogs should look the way you want them to look. And if your groomers are screwing those things up, maybe, again, in the monthly meeting, have a sit down talk about it. Like, guys, I'm gonna start checking whenever you all do this breed, because it's like you all seem to struggle with it, and I want to take the time to try and help you. Ask me for questions, you know, just let them know that you don't think you're better than them and you're the top of the world. Like, you actually want to help them, because by you helping them helps your business. So just, and vice versa, if you're the one that, you know, isn't so great and you screw things up and you have the people in your salon that are way better, don't be scared to ask them for help, okay? Because chances are they're over there like silently like screaming in their head like, oh my god, do not let that leave the building, oh my god, and you're like just kind of lost over here, scared to do anything. Like, ask for help. And I promise you, they would love to give you their opinion, because groomers love to give their opinions. So I know for a fact not a single groomer would turn down giving you their opinion on your haircut. Promise. But be prepared to listen and take that info and not get upset about it. You can't ask for help and then be so closed-minded when you receive it. You know, this is a career that is something that evolves like 24/7. Like, I am still learning every day. Like, the people I work with, I've been doing this for like 30 years, and like, they would ask me, like, how did you do this? Like, that looked really good. And like, I would teach them something new. Like, literally, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this, you can learn forever at this job. So don't be afraid to ask questions. And if you like are scared to ask like an equal, ask your boss. It's like, just don't be the one that just sits there and refuses to get any help and doesn't care to get better, because you are bringing everybody else down. So, and don't be jealous of the other people that are better. It comes easier to some people and so it comes harder to others. Just everybody's got to work hard. So if it's something you're serious about and you want to get better, then put some effort into it, or put some more effort into it and ask for help. There's a lot of ways as a boss figure that you can do to kind of help get all of your groomers on the same page if you feel like they're slacking in like one area, or you feel like some of them are slacking in just different areas. There's actually people in the industry, like top people right now, like Michelle Worthy is doing salon refinement classes, and she will actually come in and you would pay her to come in and work in your salon with your groomers for a day or 2 days or a week or however long you wanted her. And like, their job is to sit there and critique every groom that leaves the building and touch it with their hands and scissors and combs and show the groomer how that they can make that groom better before it leaves. Like, every single dog. Doesn't matter if it's a pet trim, doesn't matter if it's a show trim, doesn't matter if it's a breed trim that's modified, any haircut that leaves that building, they are there to help so your groomers feel more confident in their work and they feel like they kind of have some guidance. And she's not the only one. There's tons of people out there that are offering those classes right now to just come into your salon and help your groomers, because you all need help all the time. So you can always go that route. If you're a boss, you can hire someone to come in and help out your team. I think that's an amazing way to do it. And you can also pay and say, like, this person struggles so bad with terriers. There's seminars. There are seminars all the time. Like, you could be like, okay, you're gonna go to this seminar and, you know, pay for their way to go, but take them to shows with you. Like, you can help them get experience and learn in way more ways than just you yourself teaching them. So look into those other options, because it's really appreciated, you know? To close this out, I feel it comes from a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of lack of communication, and those things are so easily fixable, guys. Like, so easily fixable, and a lot of the times we're guilty ourselves for just not doing it. So the year is coming closer, it's coming to an end, but the holiday rush is still upon us. And I just really encourage everyone to try and figure out what the salon drama is that you all are having right now, and try and fix that before the stress of work sets in during the holiday season. Because if you're dealing with all this drama and all this crap, and then you're slammed with dogs because it's the holiday season and you're busy, like, work is miserable. And I've worked when it was miserable, and it is not fun. So don't let yourself do that. Be the one person in your salon that goes out of their way to try and fix the drama that's going wrong. I hope this helps, and as always, feel free to DM me, ask me any questions on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. That's Animal Arts by Allison. I'll put that down here. And please, 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 please subscribe. Like I always say, I only do this for you guys, and I wouldn't do this if it didn't help anybody. So give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I'll be doing more like this. I have tons planned and I'm super excited. I have some new things lined up that I'm excited about, but I'm not gonna tell you guys just yet. Make sure you follow my Instagram though, because I'll probably tell people on there, because I can't keep secret. But yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.